write your book. And I learned how to write my book by, writing my book. And what I mean by that is I literally wrote The Wisdom of Walt by getting up early every single morning and making sure that I wrote at least 333 words every single day. Because, if Disneyland can open at 8, close at midnight, and then turn around and do it all over again 365 days a year, why, I've got 15 or 20 minutes a day for my dream, don't you? And so it's that consistency, because 333 became 666. And 666 became 999. And 999 became 67,000. And then oddly enough, when we sent the book to the printer, it came back exactly 333 pages. Consistency. Your willingness to not only take action, but take action every single day, even if it is as little as 5 minutes. Making that habit of excellence, knowing that you are working one step closer to your dream, to your vision, to your goal, to your better life. Lastly, I want to talk for just a moment about those of you who have, say, doubters or naysayers in your life. People who don't believe in you, don't believe in how you run your business, don't believe in your goal, don't believe in your dream, don't believe in your vision. And I want to talk to you today because I need you to know you are not alone. When Walt Disney came home on that Saturday afternoon and said to his beloved wife, Lily, "Honey, we're going to build an amusement park." Lily looked at Walt and said, "Oh, Walt, no. Why would you want one of those? Why, those places are filthy." Talk to anyone who was there in 1955, they'll tell you two things. First of all, they had never seen anything like it anywhere in the world. And then secondly, they had never stepped into a public space so impeccably clean. A promise to his wife Lily, who never believed in Walt's dream, a dream called Disneyland. Now it's Monday. He walks into the studio in Burbank. He sees his older brother Roy, who's been his lifelong backer and partner and financier. He says to Roy, "Roy, we're going to build an amusement park." And Roy looks at his younger brother and says, "Walt, you've had some crazy ideas in your day. We are not building an amusement park." In 1954, Walt's good friend was a fellow by the name of Art Linkletter. Art Linkletter would go on to be the opening day broadcast for ABC television, July 17, 1955, viewed by some 90 million Americans on that Sunday afternoon. But in 1954, Art Linkletter has never even heard of Anaheim, let alone having ever been there. And Walt calls him up one day and says, "Art, we're building an amusement park. We're going to do it down in Anaheim. We're really excited. I want to show you what we're up to." So Walt drives by his office in downtown LA. They drive to 33 miles south. They pull into what is still an orange grove with bulldozers, piles of dirt, and walnut trees. And as soon as the engine stops, Walt jumps out. And Art Linkletter will spend the rest of his life telling this story. His friend Walt Disney had never been so excited, so energetic, so animated. And in the middle of that orange grove, he immediately began to point out where the railroad was going to run around the perimeter of the park. And how Main Street was going to go right down the center. And where the Jungle Cruise was going to run in Adventureland. And how Dumbo, the flying elephant, was going to soar over Fantasyland. And the entire time, Art Linkletter is standing there in the middle of that orange grove, and all he could think is, "Oh, my poor, delusional friend. He's going to build an amusement park in Anaheim? He'll go bankrupt." No one can believe in you and your dream. No one can believe more than you. Confidence, my friends, is just like a muscle. We build up our muscle through resistance training every time you come across a doubt. Every time you come across a naysay, see it as an opportunity to work up against that resistance and build up your confidence. Because again, no one can believe in you, and no one can believe in your dream more than you. Last story. It's opening day, July 18th of 1955. Not the celebrated day of July 17th. That was for celebrities and VIPs and the media and the press. The day that Walt was most excited was Monday, July 18th, because that's the day he was going to open the park to the public. People just like you and me, the people that he actually built the park for. He was also excited because that was the first day that guests were actually going to pay to get into Disneyland. The original budget for Walt's Dream was $3.5 to $4 million. And by the time they opened the park, they had spent well over $17 million. And then oddly enough, the very first person to spend the very first dollar to buy the very first ticket to get into Disneyland was Walt's older brother, Roy. We are not building an amusement park. What are you not doing today? I've been challenging you. Been challenging you to think about your dreams. I've been challenging you to make a decision, knowing that it's the death of any and all other options. I've been challenging you today to be the hero to your own dream, to your own life, to your own family, to your own business. I've been challenging you today to take the lead, to take action, even if just for a few minutes each and every day. I've been challenging you today to build up your confidence by fighting through the doubters and fighting through the naysayers. Why? Because I believe in your idea. I believe in your crazy thoughts. I believe in your dreams. What if? What if Walt Disney never gets up off of that bench and builds Disneyland? You see, he changed our world by creating entirely new and different worlds. We needed Disneyland, and we need you as well. My friends, dreams really do come true, and not just for Walt Disney, and not only at Disneyland. Thank you. Do we have time for a few questions, Tom? All right, if you raise your hand, Tom will get you the microphone and we can do a little bit of Q&A. While he is doing that, I did want to make you aware we do have copies of the best-selling Wisdom of Walt available here this afternoon. In that it is now November, you have the first opportunity to get in on our holiday special. 2 books for $35 or 1 for $20. They make a wonderful how-to gift now that you've been motivated and inspired to pursue your dream, to pursue your goal, and to pursue your vision. They also make a wonderful personalized holiday gift, and I do sign each and every copy, and we're available today to take credit, check, cash, firstborn, whatever you're willing to negotiate this afternoon. All right, questions. Walt Disney, Disneyland, Disney World. Over here.
How long did you wait before you had your surgery?
2.5 months. The class was 8 weeks long, and so the neurosurgeon wanted to say, well, it's the beginning of May. Why can't we do surgery at the end of June when class is over? And that's when I had to confess, well, we have a trip planned to Walt Disney World after that, and I don't want to cancel that either. That's when he was really not happy with me. But again, we had the surgery on July 24th. We came back, found out that it was not cancerous. The recovery time was, again, 6 to 8 weeks. Went back to work healthier than ever, and that's when we got busy on the book. And really, really thankful that all of those dreams came to be realized.
How does Euro Disney fit into the mix of Disney and Walt Disney World?
Sure. So after the success of Disneyland, which nobody believed in, cities around the country and ultimately around the world were clamoring for their version of Disneyland. St. Louis wanted one, Niagara Falls wanted one, New York City wanted one, Washington, D.C. wanted one, and ultimately Walt would decide to bring Disneyland to Central Florida. Not because he wanted to repeat himself, Walt hated sequels, but what he really wanted to do was the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, our Epcot. And there's a lot of reasons why Walt Disney World ended up the way that it did, and I'm actually about halfway through writing up a follow-up book that's going to tell that story. But over time, Disney would become replicated, not just here in the United States, but around the world. So Tokyo Disneyland opened in 1983, and then Euro Disney, or what is known of today as Disneyland Paris, would open in 1992. Nikki and I have been there. It is absolutely beautiful and stunning. And there's a bit of a misnomer. Today, Disneyland Paris is the most popular tourist attraction in all of Europe. It has struggled financially because they built the park with sort of American spending expectations, and Europeans have different habits. But the struggle financial has never been that people weren't willing to go there, quite the opposite. Good question. Someone else? Walt Disney, Disneyland?
Yeah, can you fast forward to today and tell us what's the extent of the Disney empire? Is it network TV now, and what is it?
Sure. What is the extent of the Disney empire? It's sort of interesting because after Walt went bankrupt in Kansas City, he was homeless for a period of time and was actually eating beans out of garbage cans. And today, the Walt Disney Company is the world's largest entertainment and media company anywhere on the planet. And in order to make Disneyland happen, he had to build a partnership with ABC Television. ABC was the smallest of the then three networks. And ABC needed Disney about as much as Disney needed ABC Television. And today, Disney owns ABC Television. Along with ESPN, along with Star Wars, along with Marvel, they are a ginormous mega media company. And again, when you think about where Walt started in Kansas City, it's really impossible to sort of fathom. This gentleman over here.
So, teaching this class at the university, have you been approached by Disney themselves to apply to leadership groups or possibly other business ventures?
Disney has brought me in to do motivational and inspirational talks for their cast members. My dream job would be to be a tour guide at Disneyland. But the challenge there is, one, I don't look good in plaid, and then secondly, it wouldn't really pay the bills or provide the life that we're kind of become accustomed to in Riverside, and so this has sort of become my way of doing it. So Disney has contacted me. I've given motivational, inspirational talks to cast members. We do give tours to the park. That's in an unofficial, not an official capacity. We gave one on Saturday. We gave one last Friday. We have another one coming up a couple of Sundays from now. My ultimate dream at this point is to walk onto Main Street and buy a copy of my own book. And I'm really hoping that Disney will pick it up one day. Now, my wife, Nikki, does not understand that dream at all because we have like 300 copies in the garage. So why we would have to go to Disneyland and buy one, she doesn't quite get. But, you know, hey, we all have dreams, right? Good question. Someone else?
Could you tell us about Club 33?
Yes! Good question. So, after Disneyland becomes a success and the folks from New York come to Walt and say, hey, rescue the World's Fair, and he builds those 4 attractions, he would learn a lot in that experience. First of all, how to build rides with enormous capacity. In Small World, Carousel of Progress, great moments with Mr. Lincoln, which was a leap in audio animatronic technology, and then the Ford's Magic Skyway, which if you've ever ridden the railroad between Tomorrowland and the Main Street station, the dinosaurs that are part of the Grand Canyon diorama go back to the New York World's Fair, part of the Ford Magic Skyway. What else Walt learned in New York was that all of those attractions had corporate sponsors, and they insisted on VIP lounges and VIP networking areas. He's like, wow, that's really cool. We need that at Disneyland. And so they were in the process of constructing the first new land in Disneyland, which we all know of today as New Orleans Square. And so when they brought Small World home in 1966, as well as various technologies, they also brought home that idea of we need a networking area. Unfortunately, Walt would pass away of lung cancer in December of 1966. His last public appearance in the park was for the opening of New Orleans Square. And once Walt had passed, company didn't really feel like they needed that networking VIP area, because if Walt wasn't there to do it, they didn't really think that there was much point. So they turned it into a private club instead. Today, that is the only place in Disneyland where you can buy an alcoholic or adult beverage, and it's a 10-year waiting list with there are lots of rumors around the cost. On average, it costs $25,000 to join, with a $10,000 annual membership, and then you have to have admission into the park and minimum expenditures of $100 per person in your party. And it's called Club 33 because every building in New Orleans Square has a number, and 33 is just somewhat random. It wasn't Walt's favorite number. Walt's favorite number was 13, and so the official address for Disneyland is 1313 Harbor Boulevard. But oddly enough, if you go to the little merry-go-round in Griffith Park, which is still there today, and you GPS from that merry-go-round to 1313 Harbor Boulevard, it's exactly 33 miles. Good question.